the rain. These guys are loving it out here. So one semi down, back to the top we go. A man who has oodles of silver, Lee Danzy, dying for some gold.
Activating downloading
I've gotten a lot of silvers. I've been to bridesmaid.
Here he comes. Oh, it's going to be so close.
Danzy cannot believe what just happened. Another gold swiped.
Lee Danzy. How much silver can one man take?
I love the bridesmaid comment. Well, there he is, meaning all business on the outside lane, Lee Danzy. Then the defending champ of the King of the Hill, Derammelaere, in the second lane. Right there in the yellow, Rat Salt won a gold in the 20th century. He's looking for some gold here in Philadelphia. On the outside, rounding off the field, Bob Piranha Pereira did not qualify for the Supermass, but because of previous medals, he is in the King of the Hill. Here we go. Look at the rain coming down. Clean start through the paddle zone. They're gliding lane back into aerodynamic, and the rain is the story here, Tommy. Nothing like we've ever seen before.
No question. Rat Salt in the yellow leathers, his nose in the head, and Derammelaere in the orange helmet on the right, staying right on his hip. A little bit of a lead heading down into Big Bend, but they're just fighting the drag of the water on the road. But when they get down to the rapids, it's going to be which guy can get through there cleanly.
Rat Salt still leading. D-Rom in the orange on the inside. Pereira in fourth. Looks like third right now. Danzy. So remember, only 3 move on in this one. 1 will be eliminated. Here they come, setting up into the rapids. Everyone's standing up, throwing on the brakes. D-Rom on the outside, really breaking it hard. Rat Salt in the yellow holding on. And look at them together. Danzy and Pereira holding on. Side by each.
They're locked in hip to hip. Bob Pereira calls Lee Danzy the best street loser on the planet. That shows why. Look at that control, locked together, elbow to elbow. Danzy making hand signals. He wants to go around the outside.
Pereira just gave him a push. Pereira just gave Danzy a little push, saying, I can't make it through there. Gives him the push, moves him into the second spot. Now it's about D-Rom and Pereira. See who's going to get that ever-important transfer into the finals. Rat Salt in first, Danzy in second. Oh, it's going to be a tight one towards the end, but Pereira hugging the white line and washing out. He is done. Salt, D-Rom, Danzy making it to the finals.
Nobody is quite sure what to make of these conditions. Unbelievable. Lee Danzy, though, keeps it alive going into the King of the Hill finals. Bob Pereira caps a miserable weekend, does not qualify in Supermass, and gets flushed first round in King of the Hill. But not before conceding third place by giving Lee Danzy that shove. Here you have it. They're locked together coming into the flusher, elbow to elbow, banging off each other. The leader's right in front of them. Derammelaere the gold on the left. Now watch Danzy start saying, let's go around the outside. Pereira just says, you do it, gives him a big shove on the shoulder right by D-Rom. Jerry?
With the thanks to the ESPN onboard SWAT team, the view of you stuck to the Piranha Man, and you give the little motion like, I want to go ahead. What was happening? Is this cooperation?
No, I was trying to tell Bob that, because I had Bob pitched over, and we were both drafting these guys, I was trying to let him know that, hey, we're going to go around these guys, but we still got to keep drafting for a while.
Well, it was a tough race. I mean, we were side by side the whole way. Actually, if it wasn't for Lee and I mooch bumping the whole way down, I wouldn't know where I was. I had nowhere to go. I had no reference at all. We got to the bottom. I couldn't believe we made that last 90. I said, okay, it's time to draft around. Give me a signal. Lee points his little finger up. He wants to go on the outside, and I'm thinking, no, babe, I want to go on the inside. And all of a sudden, Dennis is moving over, and I'm crowded out. I said, you know what, Danzy, you're going first. And I just pushed him as hard as I could and tried to get him up there.
You know?
New term, 86 mooch bump, slingshot.
Yeah, Pereira with the slingshot.
So the stage is set for the finals of the King of the Hill Deluge. Who will drink out of the King's Cup?